Ryan Garcia versus Rolly Romero. Yo, this one was crazy. Ryan came out aggressive as usual in the first round, but then gets laid to the canvas immediately after from a double jab from Rolly Romero. It's like he has not learned and took any enhancements in his techniques yet. He continues to get laid out in the same fashion and always heavily only depending on his left hook and his speed.
What's up with the second round? Anyone else notice that every time he got knocked to the canvas, it was always in the second round?
Like, come on, man. If you want to be a true champion, a true great that will last throughout lifetime, you have to add some more advancement to your game. You're only depending on offense. No great has ever made it without having some defense as well. He keeps his chin up way in the air like he just got finished listening to a motivational speech. But listen, man, if you actually listen in boxing, if you were listening to a motivational speech in boxing, you would keep that chin down in the pocket. It's like you automatically know Ryan Garcia is going to be defeated when he fights a true boxer and anyone with power. I would not consider Rolly someone that is a true boxer, but he has high amount of power, and Ryan Garcia has no chin. Rolly's chin is much stronger than his. Rolly has only been put on the canvas once, and that was by one of the most powerful punchers in the game, Tank. And Tank took them both out. So why is Ryan Garcia not adding more things to his game? Why is he not working on his defense? Why is he not working on keeping that chin down? Why is he always exposing himself? It's like he's not listening to anything. Ryan has more experience than Rolly Romero. He's 3 years older. Ryan was taller. Ryan has 2-inch longer reach than Rolly, but still somehow found himself on the canvas. The only advantage that he didn't have that probably he was wanting to have in addition to everything else that he had was performance enhancement drugs. It's like you're not looking the same without those performance enhancement drugs, man. And then you and your fans was acting like it was no big deal that you had these drugs in your system and you defeated someone the way you did. How can you still remain confident when you know you were cheating? And how in the world did we get to fans that don't care about people who's on drugs? That is very dangerous. I don't understand where the integrity of the sport has gone to where so many of them just tried to push that to the side and act like it didn't matter when he defeated Haney. Do you see how he looked when he's not on the drugs? I don't think Haney has more power than Rolly at all. But I do think Haney is a better boxer, and I don't think that fight would have been so lopsided if Ryan wasn't on drugs. I would have been happy to see how it would have went if that was not in the picture. We always knew that Haney versus Ryan always went back and forth when it was coming up in the amateurs. So they were very familiar with each other. Kind of like how Roach and Tank was always familiar with each other. They always had close matches coming up, but Tank always won. Unlike this last one when he made that vital mistake of taking a knee. I don't know what he was thinking. And that match came up to a draw, which was insane. He was very lucky that the ref didn't count that as a knee because he very well could have lost that match. I don't think Roach beat him on the scorecards if it wasn't for that. So I understood the draw since they didn't count the knee. But if they did count that knee, I would have gave the edge to Roach because I don't think Tank won enough of the rounds outside of that to make sure that he won. It was a very tight match. I think Tank may have got the edge if he didn't take that knee by a very small margin because Roach came in there to fight. He came in there to play no games, and he used that familiarity that he had with Tank to his advantage. And Tank did not take anything to his advantage. He took things for granted. He really took things for granted. It's like he came in there talking about retirement. He really wasn't focused on the match like he should have. But this whole Ryan Garcia versus Rolly thing is like Ryan is showing himself to be a one-trick pony. You can't be a one-trick pony out here in this game, man. That left hook cannot be the only thing you depend on. Yes, he has speed. Yes, he has power. But you need much more than that to be a complete fighter. I saw him crying after the match. I understand he has passion for this sport. He's been doing it for so long, but it's hard for anyone to feel sorry for him from the way that he was acting after he was caught using drugs. After you had no remorse, after you had no sympathy, after you took no accountability for what you done. And so many of your fans took no accountability either and just swept it under the rug as if it meant nothing. You can't do that in this sport, man. You can't be a dirty fighter and then expect sympathy when you get your tail whooped. One thing I do salute Ryan for in this fight, though, he got up off of that canvas. And he kept fighting. He came in swinging more hooks, hitting him with some hard blows. But Romero has power and he also has a chin. And he never failed. And he kept fighting back and being more aggressive than Ryan. Ryan kept some aggressiveness, but he wasn't swinging as much as he should have. After he hit that floor, he became a little more anxious. He became a little more careful as he should. He should have been more careful in the beginning. But with that carefulness, he lost some confidence as well. I understand a boxer being careful, but you cannot lose your confidence also when it comes to these matches. And that's what happened to Ryan after he got put on the canvas. He didn't want to be knocked out again. So he lost that confidence and he more so heavily depended on his carefulness. So what are you guys' thoughts on this whole fight? Were you surprised that Ryan lost yet again? Do you feel like he should have won? What do you think were the flaws? Is it just props to Rolly? Did he just come in and got better? Do anyone feel Rolly added more to his game when you look at him fighting? I feel like Rolly is a great fighter. He done some great things. He knocked some people out very convincingly. I don't think he's a complete boxer yet. I think he can go in there and continue to beat others. But I'm not sure if he added more to his game either. I think matches make fights. And Ryan Garcia just cannot fight a fighter like Rolly who has power like he does and also can walk through some of his heavy shots. Ryan is not used to someone taking those heavy shots. Like Tank, he even took those heavy shots from Ryan and lined him up to take him completely out because Tank is very, very accurate and hits very hard. So that's what just took Ryan out. He got hit to the face, knocked down on the canvas, and hit to the body and knocked down to the canvas by Tank. So, and then also it was a knockout. He could not get back up afterwards. Ryan cannot take those hard shots. When he fights someone with power, he got to learn how to use his defense. But I would love to hear what you guys' thoughts on this whole thing. What's next for Garcia? Is he done? What's next for Rolly? Will he be a champion? Will he get a chance to fight the top fighters? Also, what do you guys think will happen in the next fight with Tank versus Roach? I don't think Tank gonna come in playing no games. I think he's gonna take Roach very serious this next time when they fight. Because I think this was a wake-up call that he very much needed. He got that draw, lucked up and got that draw. Yes, he would have probably won if it wasn't for that knee. I wouldn't have been mad either way. But I can't say Roach convincingly beat him since they didn't count the knee. So I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts on this whole thing. Until next time, you guys hold it down. Don't let it hold you. Peace.
The Highest Point Podcast.
More than a pod, it's a lifestyle.